Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Welcome. We're gonna have a great time today because it's why. If you could have guessed it, it's the hundredth episode. You probably know that by the title of the video. Well, anyways, the best part about that is that I was just planning on like we're just gonna do a huge tour of everything that I've built and like I wouldn't have been able to like get this far without like having the motivation just to stream every day. Because I know people enjoy this, but I also enjoy it. So even if no one's watching, I'm always just wanting to stream it because it's just documenting like this whole huge project and how it would come together for just one person to build such a huge amount of things. So today we're going to go like one by one, and I'll just show you everything I've built pretty much since the beginning. So today I think we'll just look at this first. So this is Gunny's Warfare Center. I was building this the last few days, and come well pretty much pretty good. We still have to do this back part in the back. This is called the backwoods because it's in the back of the woods. That's what this field would be called. And there's like a bunch of stuff that you can hide behind, but like there's like we need to build that. Then we also, but first before we build it, we're gonna finish the town. This is called town at the airsoft field. And this is based off a real airsoft field. It's in Waxhaw, North Carolina. Great airsoft field, great player base. I highly recommend it if you like airsoft. If you're visiting North Carolina, it's the best one. I probably will. I've never been to this one other airsoft field. I forgot what it's called. What is it called? Cedar Creek Airsoft. I've never been there. But it's like a too far of a drive for me. This is already a 45-minute drive just to get here from Gastonia. So it would probably take 45 minutes to get here if I was to fly there from just where I am right now. And even in spectator mode, it'd take 45 minutes to just to fly back home to Gastonia. And I would know the whole way home if I really tried, because I know the whole way to get here by heart, just by memory. So I could probably follow the roads if I really wanted to. Okay, this one is called the Octagon. This is what this base, like players would go all the way over here to the embassy. This is the embassy map, and then they would go all the way over here. They try to cross the clay. This is usually it's wet if it's been raining for a little bit, and then like it's really hard to move through. So like you have to either take the bridge or you have to like go around it or you have to go right through it. But sometimes you can't do either. You have to go right through it. And then you would usually go to this cover, and then a bunch of people would cloud up here, and then they would either go this way. There'd probably be people defending right there, and people in the embassy just shooting out this one door, and then like people in the back. Usually the second base would be all the way up here. I haven't built the tower, but usually there's a respawn tower right there, and then that team would go all the way down this hill, and then they would all go and converge into the embassy. And usually it's you have to like set the flag, so I even put the flag pole right there. And you would raise the flag, and I've actually made plenty of airsoft videos if you want to check them out. And it's just basically, if you watched all my airsoft videos back in the day, you probably would know what this map is, because I love this map because of the close quarters. I would always like make videos over here because all the cool stuff always happened on this field. And that's because I didn't have a zoom camera, but I eventually bought a zoom camera, but I never used it in a video because I just lost interest in airsoft because I stopped going for a while, and I just lost interest, so I didn't really feel like making airsoft videos. I still have some airsoft video content that I've never used that's still on my camera, and I don't think I'll ever use it, honestly. But comment down below. I would need up to like 10 people saying they want another airsoft video, because I need like encouragement to make an airsoft video. I don't really like making them. So I would get back into it if people wanted it. if enough people like overwhelmingly in my comment section said, "Hey, I want airsoft videos." Hello, welcome to the stream, Lumen Lima. Welcome to the stream. This is our 100th episode, which is great because we're going to do a tour of everything that I've ever built since episode 1. So that is what we're doing today. So this is like the right over here. This is like where you go and you pay for admission. You can like buy gear and stuff. Usually have like, I like to buy smoke grenades and like the like Enola Gay grenades that you can throw, and they have like BBs in them. And yeah, those like one-time use airsoft grenades. I would like stock up on them. They're really expensive because like they cost like $12 a pop. So I've used them a couple times in a couple of videos. I use them for like special occasions. If I it's not like you can just grab a whole bunch of them. They cost a lot of money to use. But they're worth it because then you can throw them into like behind this wall or something if you wanted to push up to there. I've been here in this one field. We had like 100 people in this one field converge and like try to take each other out. And there's not enough cover for 100 people, as you could tell. But like I mean, you can't really tell that yet because like really it's like the whole thing hasn't been built here in Minecraft yet. But there's like tons of smaller buildings, but these are the two main big buildings that I built, and I built these off of memory. I didn't even use Google Map coordinates. Actually, this church is supposed to be right there on Google Maps when you teleport to it, but I wasn't going to move this whole area because I think this is just perfect the way it looks, because this looks more realistic looking than Google Maps actually, or it looks more closer to real life to me, in my opinion. Anyways, what's I had to burn down this whole forest to actually get from like this point right here. There was a whole forest. I had to burn it down yesterday. That was like some trouble, and I also had to cut down a whole bunch of this forest and terraform it and actually like place down a bunch of Podsoil everywhere to give the dirt effect of the forest. So I have to add some custom trees. I'm gonna probably add custom trees that go really high above the seal, above everything, not just these regular trees, because you can't really like see through them. And there's like tons of tall trees in this forest. I still have to work on the backwoods area. Like there's a lot of stuff back this way that goes really far, and like lots of trails and stuff. So I have to figure out what I'm gonna build there, because I haven't been there to that field in a while, so I don't really know it by memory. So I probably have to look at a lot of pictures just to figure out where is where and like what is what. Also, this pond over here, this isn't always like full of water. Actually, during the summertime, this is not full of water at all, and this is actually covered by trees and stuff, and you can hardly see it really in IRL. Like it's really dense and brush. If you walked into it, you probably get bit by a snake when it has no water in it. There's also this hole right here. This is actually pretty accurate, considering that it's a natural formation from Minecraft, not from the Google Maps. But like there is like a huge hole, that like a little hill that you can hide in. I might make something out of that. Here's a shooting range that I added some like heads that had targets on it. This is like the real steel range that you can like, well, I think they have like a program over there that you can like go and shoot guns, but I've never really looked into it. But like I think it's just the field owners that go and shoot guns over there. And it's not on the airsoft days, of course, because I don't know anything about that. This is the staging area before you go, like the place where you go to chrono your gun. Why is my world not loading? Why is it not loading? And now I'm frozen. I'm frozen in place. What's going on? Help. What can I do to fix that? This is give me a break from speaking, I guess. Lazy chunk loading. Okay. Uh, I'm just gonna reload. See what that does. Imagine I just corrupt the world and then like, no tour. Terrible episode 100. I'm so sorry. It'd be like that, right? This is the chrono area where you can like go and chrono your gun. You have to chrono your gun before you can like play airsoft over the, well, that goes for any field. They don't want you to have an illegal FPS limit where you can actually hurt somebody with your gun. So they have you test it. I put like a monitor right here, but like it looks like a chrono if you think about it. It kind of looks like one. It doesn't have a hole on the back. It should have one. Anyways, I put some targets, and I even put some buttons on a lantern so that you can like have a reactive target if you wanted to like get creative, but they don't really have that there. But I thought that was really cool. I added that. Anyways, they also have a netting right here that protects people in the staging area. I still have to add tables and stuff, and trash cans, barrels and whatnot. I'm gonna add some cars, a gravel parking lot. There's a porta-john that goes all the way over here. There's a gravel road that goes all the way down to the road, and there's a sign that says Gunny's Warfare Center. I'll have to add everything. Eventually, I'll get it, and then it'll be all good. And then that'll be all the things I'll have to build. Probably some things that are out in here in the field that I have to place down, but I even put double tall grass because it's not only is this place full of shrubs and stuff, but like it looks better, and there's usually just this one area that you can actually walk through just fine, but like this whole area is like full of shrubs and stuff. I like put some ferns and whatnot down here, and you'll like get in IRL, you'll get your foot caught in something, and it'll like get full of like seeds and stuff, and it'll poke your feet and it hurts. So yeah, I would only like IRL if you went through this field. It's not a good time unless you're wearing the proper gear, and I don't think I ever had the proper gear. I never did enough research to find out what I needed to be comfortable running through stuff like that. Anyways, let's go to, where can we go to? Let me pull up my Google Doc. I'm gonna pull up my Google Doc, and we'll see. Let's go to, start from the bottom and go to the top. So let's go to East Ridge Mall. We worked on this for a while, actually. It's going to take a while to load, pretty sure, because it's a while. It's pretty far away to teleport to. And also, it's the first teleport I'm working with, so it's going to take a second. I did do it, right? Yeah, I definitely did. It's just going to take extra long now that I did it twice. And whenever it loads, I have to stay still because I don't want it to hurt my game or my performance or anything. So how's chat doing? Everybody watching at home, if you hear me say this, comment Dingleberry, and then I'll know exactly what you meant. Wow, it's taking a while to load. It's not loading anything at all, really. Let's see if I can shut it down and then start it back up. Uh-oh. That's not good. Should really save this. Let me go ahead and save this world. It never gives me this much trouble. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's copy and save this. Let's go to resource packs and then like just find which one's mine? Is that one mine? Copy, paste. Copy, copy. As you can tell, I was a part of the Mr. Beast project, which is pretty sick. I'm not allowed to disclose anything else about it, except that about what we did during the 24-hour build. And that's about it. I can't disclose anything else. Let me rename this. Okay, we got V3. This is what we're gonna use. I don't want to lose a world because TPLL won't work or something. I love white screen. I love gray screens. Gray screens are my favorite. Can I get my world loaded, please? My, why is it giving me problems? I have no idea why it's giving me problems. Really annoyed. and then again this happens right here. I don't fucking get it. It says I need to update it. Let's see what the update log says. It doesn't apply to me. Okay, why? Why exactly? Why do we got the X still? Why do we have the X? You try to open it again. Okay. Cross your fingers, guys. Cross your fingers. Let's see if this works this time. Hopefully it's gonna work. Hopefully we get it to work. And still got a gray screen, but the journey map loaded this time. I don't know if it loaded last time. It's not just all gray, apparently. Just stuck in limbo, like it's been like that. Oh, oh, okay. Okay, it's loading. Okay. Now we can teleport. Maybe we can teleport. We'll try to teleport. On to East Ridge Mall. Here we go. And there we go. We can go there. I don't know why it was giving me so much problems this time. There we go. So this is East Ridge Mall. So we'll start from the good side and then we'll go in from the other side. So in full detail, this is, I'll pull up a picture of what this looks like. Let me just pull up a quick, where is it? Okay, it's right here. And that, okay, this is what it looks like. Hold on a second. That's what it looks like from right here. Let me just go ahead and spread this right here. Yeah, it's best I could do pretty much for that. So that's that side, and then it's gonna be the same on this side as well, of course, because oh yeah, that was the wrong side. Wait, no, that was the right side. That was the right side. Anyways, right here, let's go right here, and just look in this general direction, and we'll just fly over here. And this is the same as, so like we just put our person right here. It's pretty good representation what that looks like. Actually, right here, like that. It looks right on point. Nice. This tree could be bigger, but other than that, it's pretty big. It's pretty good. Could add more to this tree later. Welcome to the stream, Imagine Wave. How are you doing? Doing good? Okay, let's continue. We're doing a tour of everything that we've built. And if you missed the airsoft field bit that we were doing, so we just looked at the Gunny's Warfare Center a little bit, but that was the first one we looked at, and we worked on that like yesterday and the day before. So if you were here yesterday or the day before, you watched the last two streams, we were working on that, so you didn't really miss too much. Here we go. This is the inside of this part of the mall. I mean, like, I haven't really finished. I haven't finished the inside of the mall, but I plan on making a full interior remodel of this mall that you can go inside. You can actually like go in the shops. The shops have signs on the walls that say stuff on them, and everything looks right in place with everything. And I'll add like lighting from the top of the ceiling. I'm gonna add like all sorts of stuff that goes across the ceiling, so you can get lots of light in and whatnot. And definitely gonna do that, cause like there's even an upstairs area. I think this is the upstairs area right here that like used to be a theme park actually, and it doesn't exist anymore because they closed it down. But that part of the building is still there, which is really interesting. They have it blocked off with like plywood. But there used to be like a roller coaster in there. It was really cool. I went there as a kid. It was really cool. And yeah, I don't really remember what these parts of the buildings are called because I didn't name them yet. What did they say? This one's a JCPenney, and then this one is a Belk. I have yet to make the signs, but I probably will make them out of blocks because they look pretty big. I could probably make a block version, especially the JCPenney and hold on a second. And this is the Dillards. I could probably make a Dillards out of blocks. I could probably make all of them out of blocks, like not just signs or something like that, or banners. I haven't done the parking lots yet, but I will eventually. The shoe department probably will be made out of banners if I can help it. Yeah, I did all the roofs and whatnot, and even added doors up here. So I don't even know what is even up here, but it's probably a service room. If I could imagine, I can imagine it's a service room. I don't know what it is. Yeah, here's the shoe department. I haven't even put the part where you walk in the building yet. I'll have to do that later. It's definitely not finished, but it's definitely close to being finished. Like it's like 50% way done. I still got like a lot of things to do on this place. I like this detail. Like I even like added a walkway where you could like walk. That's just a little attention to detail and whatnot that I did. And you even have a staircase. I don't even know what the staircase even looks like, but like I did my best to make sure like it looked nice, I guess. Because you can't really walk up it. I think it has a door on it. like a little place to dock an 18-wheeler right here for like stocking and whatnot. Yeah, that's what it looks like. This is what it's gonna look like on the inside for right now. Until I do the interior, which is I'm gonna have to walk in the mall probably. With hazmat gear on because of coronavirus, so I don't want to like catch anything. I'm gonna try not to contract anything. I'm gonna wear my respirator, my full seal glasses, and probably a cowboy hat or something. I don't know. Probably gonna do that, and then like walk around with a camera and videotape one end to the other. On both floors. There's a top and bottom floor. Plenty of escalators. And yeah. This is also, I think this part is a part of a food court. Yet you have like a floor, and there's an escalator that goes above this floor. So you probably would go about this high. You might have to like get rid of the floors, like the slant floor and whatnot, because this is not how it's supposed to look like. It's actually supposed to be flat in here, but like I got levels and levels and levels of different flooring that needs to be rid of and leveled out and whatnot. So I have to like go out of shader mode and put on night vision and whatnot to get rid of the height of the floor and whatnot. And yeah, so that's that part. And let's go on to another place. This is the Hounds Drive-In Theater. That's where we're gonna go to. Who wants to watch a movie? This is like a really passion project for me because I actually really like this place. There's a concession stand that needs to be built over here, and I haven't been there in a while, and there's not very many pictures of what it looks like. So whenever coronavirus is over with, I'll probably take a visit over here and take tons and tons of videos and get what it looks like. I actually put lights and whatnot inside here, so actually if we go /time set night, it glows up. Isn't that cool? That's pretty cool. And in certain shader modes, it should, I think the glass is green. If you had RTX shaders, then that would glow green, and then you would be able to play a movie on it in post processing. If you like filmed it, took a screenshot of it, and then like took a green screen, took like a video you want to put on it, and then you put it on the green screen, and you can have like I'm watching a movie in Minecraft, and it's just like a movie presentation, but it's from the look of a car or something like that out of drive-in theater. So it's like a virtualized thing that you could watch. Or if you want to take a 360 video, like somehow you got a render of a 360 in a Minecraft, you could basically watch that movie in VR and just maybe on the Oculus Go, but like through like the movie app or something like that on the Oculus Go. Something affordable. I mean, you'd still be able to do it on any other VR headset, of course, but thought that was pretty cool. Let's set it back to day. And there we go. Yeah, that's also there's a it's actually empty beside the backside. I put glass on the backside of it because it's a shiny box. It reflects a lot of light. And this is actually a quarry, believe it or not. Huge mountain, huge mountain. It's actually a quarry that I do not want to be bothered making because there's tons and tons and tons of landscaping to do. It would take absolutely forever. I would need someone, like a lot of help making this actually nice and whatnot. Like this would be way too hard to make because this is supposed to all be rocks and whatnot, and tons of like water ponds that are at different levels. It's just so complicated. I don't want to even do it. I definitely don't want to do it. Oh no, it's doing the thing again. It's not loading chunks. It's not not loading chunks. No, please don't load. Please don't do that. Okay, what's... See, there's no escaping it. Once it happens, it doesn't... Bruh. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, this is gonna be a long stream because this is gonna happen plenty of times. Probably plenty of times. If I really feel like it, I'll probably put timestamps if it gets too bad. It put me back in the mall, dude. It put me back in the mall. Bruh. Since when have I been in the mall? Put me back a pretty long while because I was in the food court and whatnot. Talk about if I lost anything. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, let's go to George Poston Park. Luckily we're not building anything, so we're not gonna lose anything in particular from building things and whatnot. So that chicken is spazzing out. This is the intercom tower that is above Lowell, and you can see it from anywhere in Lowell pretty much, or some places you can see it in Gastonia. If you're on a high point and like you don't have any trees to block your vision, you can see it. I think I can see it from my house actually. If I walk outside my house, I can probably see it from there. It's right in view, and my house would, in my neighborhood would just be like in that general direction, pretty much. It's one of these directions actually, but like it's on top of the tallest hill. It's called Crowder's. I don't think it's on Crowder's actually. It's some mountain. I don't know. I don't even think it's a mountain. I think it's just a giant hill, really. Yeah, it looks like a giant hill. Anyways, that's the intercom tower. I worked very little on it so far. The little house I have to build on it. Let's go to Franklin Boulevard. It's actually the part where Gabe says that. So I go here. So this is a Cons Home Plus. I think I did the interior actually. I think I put a floor and whatnot. Yeah, I did put a floor. Sure did. Put a floor in here, and it's actually, the building's supposed to be separated from each other, but I haven't done that yet. It's like a furniture store, and then like this is like a clothing outlet. You can find cheap Adidas shirts and Nike and Nautica. You can get whatever you want at Gabe's. Like it's good clothing, but for like super cheap because like you're not paying full price for it. But like it's name brand stuff. Like I'm able to like just go there and buy like 20 shirts and only have spent like $40 because each shirt's like $8 or $9, sometimes $12 or something like that, and sometimes even cheaper. And like I'm able to buy whatever I want for like a really good price. So I really like that place. It's pretty good. I don't really go there now because of coronavirus, but I have plenty of shirts anyways. So Hobby, it's supposed to be called Hobby Lobby, but this is actually the old location. So I put the faded out black word line on it. It actually is not Hobby Lobby anymore. There's a Hobby Lobby somewhere else. It's on Franklin Boulevard, like that way. Also, that way is the mall. If you were to go across the street, Ollie's, good stuff, cheap. Place if you want to find peeps at any time of the year, they have that. If you want to find marshmallow peeps any time of the year, go to Ollie's. And don't complain if you have a stomachache afterward, because they've been there probably all year. Taco Bell. Got a Taco Bell right here. This place has burned down 3 times in my life. 3 times this Taco Bell is burned down, and they've rebuilt it every single time. It's really weird. The Sake Express, and usually the line is all the way out to the street. Sometimes it's all the way out to the street. All the time, like all the time. Wait, this doesn't look right. Notice how this is slanted. It's supposed to be slanted. I might have to look at the Google Maps and see if I can fix that. Anyways, that's that. Actually, we can fly. We can fly to downtown Gastonia. This is like right before you get to downtown. This is downtown from here on out. I think right here there's the Scouts of America, Boy Scouts of America, which is now just called Scouts, which is like, it's called that way everywhere else in the world anyways, because I was a Boy Scout and a Venture Scout, venturing Scout. I did both when I was younger, and I really enjoyed it, and actually helped me become the person I am today. So actually it really helped on my social skills. I really needed it for my social skills. Anyways, this is the Scout office. Basically you can like go get Scout stuff, and then like get, it's where all the Scout. Why is there a tree in the middle of the road? It's not even a full tree. The heck? That's really weird. Oh no. No, it's doing it again. Oh. Fuck. It's not even loading my words. Try that. Let's see if that does. Nope, that's actually working. Interesting. Interesting. We won't have to worry about chunk loading. It's loading just fine. I mean, it's not even taking that much of a toll on my FPS either, so. So I guess we'll just keep that at 5. I think that was our problem, really. I think that was a lot of our problem. We're almost there. I stand corrected. It doesn't want to do anything now. Oh, we're gonna have to restart it again. Great. I love doing this. Luckily, we're doing it on a world file that we don't care we're screwing up, so it's better to do it on that than to do it on something else that do it on something that we would not want to lose. I don't want to lose the regular world file, so good thing we're copying it over because I don't want to lose anything that would um, probably cause me to be very upset. Actually, indeed, indeed upset if I lost anything. The struggle is real. I'm trying to make an episode 100 and my computer doesn't even, my game doesn't want to do anything. It's not my computer's fault. It's my game. It's the shittiness of the game. The game being shitty. Let me go ahead and restart my computer. And then I'll start up the stream again here in a second. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Because computer's being a piece of work right now. I'll start the stream here in a second after I restart my computer.